Welcome again, viewers. Let me explain how YouTube works. What a beautiful day. Lovely views here. We're in Callao Salvaje, Playa Paraiso. It's about a 20-minute walk over there. I was just about to tackle it and it started raining, spitting a wee bit, and I thought that's dangerous. I could get caught in the cliffs and a rain pour and nowhere to go. Anyway, let's take a wee walk Callao Salvaje, we'll have a wee chat and we'll show you around. Nice area. Obviously not the best beach here, but still a beach. And they've got this wee new addition here, wasn't here last time. The wee beach bars have been done up. It's in a lovely spot this. I tell you, I need to go down there and get a wee drink. Yeah, so if you want to go to Playa Paraiso, and I have filmed this before, walking all the way along this cliff walk. If I remember at the end, I'll leave a wee link to my cliff walk right from Playa Paraiso. That's a Hard Rock Hotel. Right in the distance, see the kind of blue building. I've just Google mapped it, it's a 25-minute walk. I think I could do it in 20, but I'm kind of struggling for time, so I didn't want to risk it all the way there. It's going to be over an hour round trip, do a video on Playa Paraiso. We'll go back to Playa Paraiso one day, but let me explain why I didn't go over there, okay? People swimming in the sea as well. It's about 28 degrees, it's hot, but it is a bit cloudy, but it's still very nice to be here. Okay, let's take a wee walk and I'll explain how YouTube works. Okay, so I was going to walk over to Playa Paraiso there, and I'm meeting some good friends, Timothy Dowd and Webby's World. Check them out on YouTube, they're great channels, and we're doing a wee couple of videos together. And I'm here actually a wee bit early, thanks very much for the lift, Rick. And I thought I'll just walk to Playa Paraiso, do one video and come back. The way YouTube works basically, the more popular areas with British tourists on my channel, usually the videos get more views. So I'll give you an example. Las Americas, Costa Adeje, Los Cristianos will get a lot more views than Callao Salvaje, because there's obviously only a small percentage of holidaymakers come here compared to Adeje, Los Cris and Las Americas. This is very popular. Obviously people who have lived here for a number of years have moved off from the UK. They've got some very busy pubs, which you'll see in another video when I do it with Webby and Tim, probably the Monte Cristo on a Friday. You cannot get a seat, you have to come hours before to get a seat in some of these pubs, but it's actually very nice here. It's very peaceful, very tranquil, it's got a good atmosphere. They've got some nice hotels as well. That was a fail, the camera didn't turn. Atlantic Holiday Complex, which is really popular, I think, with Scandinavian tourists. Wait to show you the views in here. They are spectacular. Yeah, I can already hear, obviously, Scandinavian viewers. So the first thing you'll notice here is the amazing location of the pool. The pool's just round the corner, but I'll just show you the views from up the top here. That's a holiday company that do this, Apollo. You can book this online just for the room only. The views are to die for from the swimming pool. Look at this. That's what you call a view. Wow. Amazing. Look at that, the wee side view there. Spectacular. Oh, they've got a wee singer on a Sunday at 7 o'clock. The restaurant's down there. So that's the Atlantic Holiday Complex. Jet2 do it as well, actually. So there must be some UK visitors in here as well, but there you go. So it's got quite a lot of nice hotels. Callao Salvaje, the Mind Hotel is very nice, just round the corner as well. We've got a good selection of restaurants and bars. On the way up here we'll pass a few of them. We're going to be doing a video on a new bar that's opened. You'll see that when I do it with Webby's World. Check out his channel, he's got a more detailed video. But yeah, the views are pretty nice down here. Let's take a little wander. There's some very well known restaurants up here. There's a Little Germany on the right hand side. We've got an Indian restaurant, Ganges Tandoori. There is actually quite a few restaurants in here, but let me explain anyway. Okay, so welcome to the channel. My name's Kevin. I just do walks in tourist places, and the way YouTube works, revenue is generated by adverts on the videos, so I appreciate everybody watching the videos. The only way I can do them is with your support. If you watch videos longer, the videos do better revenue wise, and also it's based on views. The number of subscribers does not make any difference to the channel. but I do appreciate if you are subscribed. At the time of filming, we're nearly at 90,000 subscribers, so do me a wee favour, hit the wee subscribe button. It's free, it doesn't cost a penny, but that doesn't actually make any difference to the channel. It's the views on the videos, so I need to be careful when I'm picking a destination and make sure that it's going to get, not guaranteed views, but I'll give you an example. Places that I go that I know are going to get a certain amount of views. So I do get a couple of comments saying, Kevin, you go to the same places all the time in the winter, etc. That's a fair point, but the channel has to be viable from a business point of view. And in the summer, I do go other places that are very risky for me, like city breaks that I really love going to, but they don't get that many views. Anyway, let me show you a wee bit more of Callao Salvaje and we'll talk about it. Shangri-La, I think that's one of Webby's favourites up there. A wee seafood restaurant up there as well, Casa Maria and Steak 21. There's a good selection of restaurants here. There's not as many bars. I think there could possibly be more restaurants than bars in Callao Salvaje. Let me know if I'm wrong, Webby and Tim, I'm not sure. You'll find Webby and Tim doing the live on a Friday just up at the Monte Cristo all the time, and that's where Webby's new sports bar is, up there, but I don't actually know exactly location of it, so we're going to leave that for another video. We're going to go in with Webby, we're going to show you the new sports bar. It's the sports tavern just in there at the hotel, and it looks absolutely lovely. This wee restaurant here, it's supposed to be nice, Casa Maria. Let's head up the hill. It does get hilly, Callao Salvaje, up the top here, so bear that in mind. If you get any mobility issues, you need to be aware. It is a bit hilly. What's that place called? Malibu, Albatross. It's quite a quiet resort, but it's got its busy wee points. The restaurant up the top, sometimes you'll see Timothy Dowd going live on YouTube as well. Check out his great channel. And I think Webby has recommended this Indian restaurant to me, the Masala Indian Tandoori restaurant. I tell you something, but it would do me, Callao Salvaje, because we've got 2 or 3 really good sports bars and we've got 2 or 3 Indian restaurants. That's all you need. We're going to be doing a detailed video probably in here later on. Today at the Monte Cristo, they've got all sorts of games on. They've got sports and entertainment at the 3 Horseshoes and football as well. It'll get really busy later on. There's already people in here getting a seat for the Sticky 13, the bingo, whatever else goes on. And I know I've got some viewers coming over here later on for Tim's live. We'll do another wee video just showing you this later on. But it's a very busy bar. I'm just going to see if anybody's in here just now. We're going to be coming back here later. So yeah, it's already really busy, as you can see. So we're struggling to get a seat in there. Right, let's take a wee wander to the right and we'll see where we end up. So yeah, it's good to have a mix in the channel, going different places. This might be a place you might consider if you're really wanting something that's not over commercialised, I would say, and it's got more of a traditional kind of, I would say, a kind of expat feel to it. It's got a lot of nice restaurants, a couple of bars that are very popular with locals. There's another Indians, which I've heard is nice, Bombay Babu there as well. Oh, this wee cafe here I've been in before, Laura's Cafe. Sometimes Tim and Webby do a wee video in there, just sitting there. Nice wee spot in Laura's. A wee family pizza restaurant. We're just going to go up here. I'm going to show you where you get the bus. If you're thinking of getting the bus here, the bus is long, I have to be honest with you. It takes about at minimum 50 minutes, could be over an hour depending on the traffic. Okay, breaking news, happy hour, pretty affordable here. The Monte Cristo is a very affordable bar, very good prices. 2 glasses of wine for €10. Premium spirits, and actually for €10, not the wine. The wine's €5 for 2, and a pint of beer is €5 for 2 as well. So very affordable, and that's in the Eclipse cafeteria. Another wee restaurant across the road there, La Palma. One thing I will say, last time I was here, it was quite difficult at night to get taxis back to Los Cristianos. The buses are pretty regular, and the buses stop on the way to Adeje. I think they stop at Las Americas as well. I know they stop up near the Temple Bar area, San Eugenio. So it's definitely worth coming because you can do 2 resorts in the one day. You can come here and take a 20-minute walk along the cliffs. You just follow the road, you can't get lost. Well, I did get lost the first time I done it, but I can get lost in a phone box, so that's not a surprise. But it's pretty easy to do 2 resorts in the one day. So you can walk to Playa Paraiso, you can go in the Hard Rock Hotel, see how nice it is, it's beautiful there. Out of place in Playa Paraiso in my opinion. Yeah, you can have a wee walk there. You can see 2 resorts in one day, so it's good. Burger station down there. This is where the Nebula restaurant, like a wee rooftop bit. I've been up there before with Tim and Christine before. And then further up, we've got a couple other hotels. That's the Mind Hotel over there, which is very, very nice. In the corner, so you got a wee decision you want to stay here. There's some budget hotels. They're not that cheap hotels here. And some budget hotels, and there's hotels that obviously cost a wee bit more. That's a very nice rooftop bar up there in the Mind Hotel. This is where you get the bus back to Los Cris, Las Americas, Adeje. So the reason, basically, I don't do videos in Playa Paraiso today is I have to be honest with you. It would be, by the time I do the videos and walk across there, it would be an hour round trip. I was struggling a wee bit for time, and videos in Playa Paraiso don't tend to do that well because it's not the biggest popular tourist resort. There is a couple of very popular hotels. There's an all-inclusive hotel, I can't remember the name of it. Is it Buena Vista or something like that? And there's the Hard Rock hotel, which is really popular obviously. But I just had to kind of weigh up the options, and I thought, is it worth going over there? If the video only gets 3,000 or 4,000 views, then it's not really worth it for me. If you know the way YouTube works, the revenue on that's not very good. And I've showed you Playa Paraiso on the previous trip. I'll come back to it again one day, okay? We'll maybe make it in the next trip, we'll wait and see. That's the bus stop there. It's got very, very warm here all of a sudden, to say the least. I think I'm going to be going up the hill, see where else I go. It's just a wee random walk. Yeah, just a wee random walk in Callao Salvaje. Spit in the rain. It's roasting now, absolutely roasting. Chilled out, relaxed. This video won't get many views. It'll kind of highlight how tourist areas get more views than the areas that are not touristic. Let's put it that way. It's a big massive bin lorry just went by me there just in queue. I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. Spectacular views at the start. You did see Playa Paraiso, but I didn't go there. Let me explain, and I did. It just wasn't financially viable to take over an hour of my time just to do the one video there. It probably wouldn't have been worth it. I'm being honest with you. Okay, Playa Paraiso fans, Brian, I know you're disappointed. I'll try and get there next time, see if anything's changed, okay? One time I'm going to stay in the Hard Rock Hotel. I actually seen an amazing deal for the Hard Rock Hotel in January, but one night was just over £100 bed and breakfast for that hotel. It's pretty good. So maybe one time we'll stay in it. Never say never. Thanks for watching. Hit the wee subscribe button. It's absolutely free. We'll see you in the next one, probably from Las Americas, Los Cristianos, or Costa Adeje. This actually technically is Costa Adeje, I think, but further along.